Hi, welcome to Higher Dimensional Mind. I just wanted a quick update. I had the most horrible dream last night, and I just thought I'd share it with you because it was another one about the sky falling down. That usually when I have dreams, I have years between them, but that's only been a few weeks between the two dreams, and last night's was really horrible. But I'm not sure whether to take it completely seriously because there was hauntings in my dream as well last night. There's always some like demon guy who's been following me since I was 13, and I block him out my life, and the way he always gets back in is by pretending to be a baby, and then I'll rescue the baby and carry it with me. And last night, the last few months I've had a baby to rescue, and I've not rescued it because I realised it was him. But last night I did rescue the baby, and there was haunting in the dream, doors opening, and me, my son and my daughter were being haunted by this thing, and the dog was starting to attack my daughter, and it was obviously next to her, and so it was one of those chaos dreams. But after that I went outside with my daughter, and we weren't outside, it's like we were sleeping in our bed, but somebody reversed a big transit van over our bed, and we were outside for some reason. But I saw the sky, and the sky was doing that red thing that I've reported in previous dreams. It's like if you imagine sine waves coming down. So it's a sine wave coming from the sun. So when it hits the atmosphere, it starts making these shapes. So the clouds start changing shape where they're hitting. It's like pinpricks of individual energy bursts hitting the clouds, and it's spinning and turning and making these geometric patterns. Because I remember in the dream last night thinking, oh, that's the same as the last dream. That's how it made those geometric shapes in the sky. Because I didn't see how it made it last time. I just saw them. And then the red. It's always the same. It's like red ink. It's the best way to describe it, red ink, because it's not got any white to it at all. It's if you were to do an ink painting, you have to water down the ink a little bit and put it on the, put the ink in water. How the ink was spread in water, that is how this red started spreading in the atmosphere, and it starts to grow and get bigger as it's moving, as more's hitting. It's horrible. Then, because I think I only looked up at the sky to see this, because I was like, oh look, I can see the stars. Then I was like, oh no, oh look, there's a shooting star. And I was going to tell my daughter that there's a shooting star there. And then another shooting star. Then another shooting star. And I was like, wait a minute, that's an awful lot of shooting stars. And so these shooting stars are all coming down. And then I was thankful that somebody had driven the van over us, because we were safe from the shooting stars, because suddenly there was hundreds, and they were falling, and you could hear them whizzing past and hitting the ground and exploding. So, because some were hitting the ground. That was terrifying. Oh my God. I did not. And I realised I was alone. And my partner's not here just now. He's away in Croatia. I remember thinking, he's not here. He's not here when it happens. I'm going to have to deal with this by myself. So it felt like pretty imminent. I'm hoping it was just because I was kind of lucid in the dream, and I know that he's not here, and I'm thinking it's happening really right now. But it seemed to just happen really, really quickly. And then once it was finished, once the rain came from the sky, and it didn't last long. I mean, it lasted, I reckon, maybe 20 minutes at the most. One of the people I just met, I hadn't remembered meeting, but she came with her daughter, and we were collecting. They were talking about this new house she's got in this lovely place. So I don't know if they were telling me to move house, to start looking into moving house. I keep getting that feeling, moving house. I thought I'd be safe here, but something keeps making me think about a house somewhere else, and I need to work on that. So in the dream they were talking about this new house she's got, and it's lovely, and it's connected to this village, and I can't remember the name of the village. That's a clue to tell me where to move to, where I'm going to be safe. So after the horrible meteor rain fell, we had clear skies, seemed calm, and I remember saying we were going to go somewhere. I think we were going to go and try and find a proper shelter. We had time to go and try and find a proper shelter, and I was picking up this baby, who I remembered was my cat Ash. And how ridiculous, right? Oh yeah, it's Ash, that's why she's so happy and she's wanting to hold my hand and sees me saying mummy. What? My cat Ash came back as a baby. Maybe she did. Don't know. Maybe it's not bad. But I had to pick up the baby, and then another baby when the dream fell down the back of a fridge freezer. That's the one I had to rescue, I think. Always rescuing babies. And then we went to walk. We went to walk somewhere to find, and I says, you know, the next thing to come is the white flash, right? The next thing to happen is the solar flash. Like, I thought that was going to be a good thing, because then, you know, if that's what ignites our energy body and transcends us, then that's good. That's not to be scared of. But while the meteor shower was happening, I did feel fear. I did feel like I wasn't prepared for this. So I think if I've just dreamt this, and I just dreamt it, like, I already woke up, and I fell asleep again to dream this, and I got woke up by the phone ringing, so it stayed really fresh with me. I think it's a message to say, just really get your mind prepared, but get some kind of way to shield yourself, because there was an awful lot of these meteors falling. There was an awful lot. You wouldn't be able to avoid them unless you were actually hiding under a van like we were. And even then the van could have got set on fire, because they were coming down, they were raining in their millions. And cars were being hit, 2 would hit 1 car, that's how many there were. So you're scared in case the car goes on fire that you're underneath. I'm not quite sure how we'd get around that, what we can think of to protect ourselves from it if we are out when it happens. We don't need to have metal umbrellas. No. Because they weren't very big, they're just a lot of them. Well, it's like dust, it's like lots of dust coming down them. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Because I haven't even brushed my hair yet today. So I must look awful. I didn't want to forget about it. So there's my update. Tell me what you think. I'm still making the Bible prophecy one. It's taking me weeks to try and get all the prophecy in there and edit it and stuff, but it is coming. So, have a lovely day. Take care all. Bye-bye. Also, the sky was still red. Even when the meteors had stopped, when all the debris stopped falling from the sky, it was calm, but there was white clouds, but you could see above the white clouds something red glowing. Something was lighting up the atmosphere, but it wasn't coming down through the clouds. So I just want to go and check the space weather and suspicious observers and maybe see what would cause that. Anyway, that's all I want to add.